So welcome back to Python programming class. So we are starting the fourth module, and we discussed already the syllabus. First part you will have files. Second part you will have data storage collection types. There is set, tuple, dictionary, etc. Yesterday we discussed that in this particular chapter we are going to work with files, Python files, and different kinds of files, and how to open a file. There are 4+2 modes. So one mode is text mode, another mode is binary. Along with that, file operational modes, we have read, append, write, and write, execute. And we discussed how to open a file, and we also discussed what is the default values that are being considered. Okay, so we discussed this program, and every program, whatever you open, it has to be closed, and as soon as you open a file cursor or file pointer is created, and using that file pointer you have to release by using close method. Just to avoid this, we have with open. When you open the file with statement, what happens? As soon as you come out of the block, the file and file pointer gets deallocated. This also yesterday I have demonstrated. Read function also, read function with arguments. Read function with arguments, that is 10, means it will read only 10 characters, 10 characters in that file. Read, if you just do it, it reads everything. It reads everything. So that is a thing. Now, coming on to today's class. Today, we'll use the same using Colab, how we can execute this. Counting number of characters in a file. Very, very important. So you have to open a file and you have to calculate how many characters are there in the file. So using readline statement, readline method, program to find number of lines in a file, readline method with strip, accessing lines directly without using any functions. And there is one hopedale.txt file, so we have to read it, read the content. So this is the agenda for the day. So let us go to first Google Colab. I will share the Colab link also in the chat box. I'll share it. It is coming. Yeah. Anyone on the internet with link can view. Okay, I'll copy it. I'll put it in the chat box. So simultaneously, you can also open. Okay, let us start. Now, look at here. Today's Wednesday. All the data files are there in GitHub. So you can just click on the GitHub. All my data files are available. You download it and you can start using it. Meanwhile, these data files are not there in Colab. Look at here. This is a workspace. In the workspace current directory, it is not there. So you have to manually upload these files into this Colab. So that is one. Yeah. That is one thing that you have to do. Yeah. One thing.
Okay, ಕಲಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ತಿನ್ನಕ
ಹೌದಪ್ಪ ದೀಪಕ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಪ ದೀಪಕ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ ದೀಪಕ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ ಅಪ್ಪ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂತ ಇದ್ದ ನೀನ್ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು. Okay, right. You see, you can either load it in your drive from your my drive. Here it is my drive is, since I'm the owner, all the data files are been accessible from my drive. So I have collab notes. In collab notes, I have already stored abc.txt file. I will certainly, or else what I had to do, I had to load manually. Click here like this, and you can certainly go to my local folder, browse to local folder, and data sets. You can certainly choose all the data sets that you want to load it, and click OK. When you say OK, automatically, yeah, they are uploaded. You can see these three files which are required for my file transactions. It is available. Since I'm working in Collab, it is possible. So this is the file to open. I have opened the file and I have read the contents. I have displayed the contents and closed the contents. Yes, this program I have already explained. So same it is happening. Same way with open, I'm doing the same thing. I'm opening the file ABC. Now, ABC refers to the local file in the Google Colab. So this is the file. So it is reading abc.txt and it is displaying. So if you want to add something, so abc.txt, I'll write fourth line. Fourth line. Just imagine fourth line I have written. I'll save it. Yes, save it. I'll close the file. Yes. Now, if I run this, it has to display fourth line also. It has to display fourth line also. You can see that fourth line also. And same way, with open, you can read. And once you read, this program will count number of characters in a file. How to count number of characters in a file? So 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, it has to count it. So you read the contents and you store it in a variable called C. And if you find the variable C length, that's sufficient. So it will give. So earlier with the 3 lines, it was only 34. Now, if I display it, it is 45. You can see it is 45. The number of characters are 45. The characters in a file abc.txt are 45. So this is the program. This is the program. Now, moving further, the same read lines. Read lines. Read lines. What it will do? This will read the entire file lines into lines. Here, lines is working like a list. List of strings. Look at here. First line, that is the first element. Second line is the second element. Third line is the third element. First line, second line, third line. It is just like that. It is going to read the lines and display. So same program I have execute. I'll execute. Now look at here abc.txt. So read lines. I'm just reading the lines content. Now I'm printing. If I just do it, so it will print first line, second line, third line, fourth line. Now, if I print number of lines are, the total number of lines in that file are, you can give len of lines. So lines is a list that contains all the lines of abc.txt. So it is displaying 4. So 4 lines are there in this first line, second line, third line, fourth line. So it is just like. Similarly, we have one more file, planets.txt. What is there? It is having 4 lines. Let us see. Let us see what happens in this program. You're trying to read all the lines in this and you're trying to print it. Now, the same program. You have to find number of lines. You just print number of planets. So here, read lines are going to store here in planets. Planets is a list that contains all the lines of planets.txt. Now, what happens? I want to remove this new line character from each of, look at here. So when I read the contents, new line character is also joined. Look at here, new line character is also joined along with the string. So I want to remove that. So definitely I'll use strip command. When I use a strip command, what happens? Planets.strip. What is that it is doing? It is removing that white space. White space. Either it is a space or new line character or a tab character, whatever it is going to remove it. So that is strip. And here you are doing reversed. That means the entire planets, whatever we have got, Mars, Earth, Venus, Mercury. So reversed function, what it will do? It will reverses all the planets and it strips and it is going to display. The entire lines are reversed and it has been displayed here. You can see. So Mercury is coming first, Mars is going last. So reversed, when you say reversed, the last element becomes the first element and first element becomes last element. So it is just like colon colon minus 1, reversed. Reversed is a built-in function that is applicable only for lists. It's a built-in function. And you are displaying by stripping the string, So that is what you have to understand. Now, accessing the lines directly. Yesterday we have seen with open, we are opening and the file pointer is data underscore file. Data underscore file is the file pointer. And if you loop through data underscore file, what happens? Each line you can display. So line will display first line, line will hold second line, line will hold third line. So it is just like that. Directly you are accessing. Look at here, Mars, new line character, Earth, new line character, Venus, new line character, Mercury, new line character. So line dot strip you can certainly use. Strip you can certainly use. You can run it. Once you run it, okay, the stripped one you're displaying. Similarly, the same thing. So here, if you don't strip, what happens? A new line, extra new line is displayed among all those things. After stripping, what it is doing is displaying properly. Next, I want to find the length of each line. Yes, you can certainly run. So length of each line. Mars 4, Earth 5, Venus 5, Mercury 7. Yes, it's just like that. You're just displaying the length of each line. You can display. And there is a file called hopedale.txt file. Let us look into that hopedale.txt file. It's a very big file. Okay, I'll just open it. Look at here. Yeah, this is a file. Just remove. Yeah, this is hopedale.txt. First line, it is giving, it's a Color Fox production. They have recorded this. And it is done by C. Elton in 1942. So Oxford University. It is there in the table 17, page number so and so. What is that? Hopedale is a flower. Flower has so many petals. So first observation, he found 22 petals, 29 petals, 2 petal, 16 petal, 12 petal, 35 petal, 8 petal, 83 petal, and 166 petals. So that is what you have to do, analyze this file and you have to find the total number of petals. Total number of petals. that is given in that. So what you are doing first, you are reading this entire hopedale.txt file in read mode, and it is called hopedale.file, and hopedale file.readline. First line, you are just reading it. First line. Next, second line. I think I should open the file, hopedale file. Okay, and simultaneously we can read the content. Okay, first line you can read. Okay, first line will be generally the information about the author. Okay, you're just skipping it. Second line, you're reading it. If the line is starting with the hash, what you are doing, just you are not analyzing, you're reading the next line. You're reading the next line. So observe here, read line will read only one line. Read lines, if you say read lines, it will read all the lines. Look at here, it will read all the lines. So read line will read only one line. Read lines will read all the lines. So here, first line is read, and it is comment, it is living. You are just living. You're reading the second line until you have hash, that it starts with hash. You keep on reading, so that the control come to the fourth line. Once it comes to fourth line, that is after it comes to fourth line, you are converting this fourth line content into, that is into total pellets. So 22 will store in total pellets. Now you start iterating in next loop for data in Hopedale file. What you are doing, you're reading the next line dot strip, and you're storing next line dot strip, and you're adding next line dot strip, and you're adding next line dot strip, you're adding like this all you're adding, and finally you are printing the total number of pellets is equal to total pellets. You're just reading it. So if you just execute, the total pellets is equal to 373. The same answer you get. So 22 plus 29, it is 51, 53, 69, 70, 81, 81 plus 35, 81 plus 30 is 111, 116, 124, 127, 127 plus 80, 207, 207 plus 6, 213, 213 plus 60, 273, 273 plus 100, it is 373. Yes, 376. 3 is the right answer. So like this. And remember, all these files are available in GitHub. I have already told it is available in GitHub. So you can certainly use GitHub. All these contents are available. You can just go to GitHub and you can see. So all these files are available in GitHub. You can download. Suppose if you want to read the directly from GitHub itself, I don't want to either download it and load it into my local drive here, or in my system. I want to run directly from GitHub itself, directly from GitHub. So what you can do, there is a program and there is a module called requests, import requests. URL, I just give the URL. Okay. So GitHub content.com Satish KV data files abc.txt. Look at that abc.txt. This is the URL. Request.getURL.content. The entire data is stored in data file, and you can just print it. So since you are reading it from URL directly, so you are using request. You're using request. So using this request, you can certainly directly open the file in the internet and you can do it. Please note down the assignment. Assignment for today is you have to write a program, read the contents of a file, and you have to print first 5 lines and last 5 lines of a text file. So the file should contain more than 10 lines. That check you have to do. You have to do a total number of lines check. If the number of lines are more than 10, then you have to display only first 5 lines and last 5 lines. That is the challenge. Okay, that is a program challenge that you have. And yesterday, Lavanya has asked one very good question. Lavanya, are you there? Lavanya?
Yes, sir.
Lavanya, you asked a question yesterday. Sorry, I could not able to answer. How to read a video file? How to read a video file? For this, it is the program is already there. So this is a 0 means it's a camera. 0 means it is a camera. This camera file, I had to, from the camera, I had to capture a video and I had to store it in a file. So for this, I have already written a program in Spider. Look at here. The same program that you have given in that is Google Colab. Same program I'm executing in my local machine. Capture video. So when I run this program, look at here. When I run this program, so automatically what happens? Frame will capture. Yeah, a frame will capture. Yeah, frame is already running. I think I had to switch off my Zoom camera, I believe. Okay, frame camera is already running. Okay, somewhere I had to, it's running. I had to switch off my camera. It's loading. 1 second. I will just yeah, turn off my camera. Okay. So camera is supposed to execute. Camera is supposed to execute. Okay. I'll do one thing. I'll run it once again. I stop this program. Yeah, I stop this program. Execute once again. Yeah, a frame, camera frame will open. 1 second. I think the frame, it's opening. This is a camera frame. So whatever I'm showing my ID card, you can see my ID card I am displaying, Rama Satish K V. I'm showing my pen to the camera. I'm showing my light, camera, pen light. Okay, light is coming. You can see. These are all. And yesterday I have voted, so my voting is there. Voting, and I'll show my mobile phone. You can see my mobile phone, so it is available. Okay, now I press Q. Q means it is recorded. The entire file, whatever the file that you are capturing, this is 0 means camera. It is storing in output.avi file. Output.avi file. And every time until that frame is open, what happens? It is keep on recording all the frames from the camera, and it is writing into that file, that is out file. It is writing into the out file. Once I press Q, so what is that is doing? This is breaking. Breaking means it is coming out. And finally, releasing the capture, releasing the output file, and destroying all the windows. Yes, this is. Now, the same file, output.avi file, I'll open. For this, handling this video files, we need CV, OpenCV. There is a module called OpenCV. OpenCV library has to be used. Okay, I'll run the same program. Just observe this. Whatever I have recorded in output.avi file. That same AVI file, it is being displayed here. Okay, it is being read and displayed here. Just open this. Yeah, look at this. Same. Whatever I have recorded earlier, it is showing. I'll show my ID card. It will show. Yes, it is showing my ID card. And I'm showing my pen. I'm showing my pen. I'm showing my light, pen light. Yeah, light. So, and I'll show my voting mark, and I'll show my mobile. See all the things that are recorded. So all the things that are recorded, it is being displayed. So this is how the recording and display. So this will display until you have frames in that file. So until you have frames in this file, or somebody clicks Q button, it will. Similarly, I'll open my browser. I'll give some other file. Okay, maybe I go to C drive users. In that I have Srivatsa. There is a folder. Here I have one video file. See output.video. This is a video file. Just now I have recorded. And there is one Baladur. There is a movie. Okay. Let me run this movie. Copy it. And I put it here. Instead of output.avi here, I'll put baladur.mp4. So it's an MP4 file. MP4 file. Save it. I run it. See, it opens. It opens. Sorry, it opens that movie. It opens that movie file. And this movie file will execute until you press Q button, or the entire video is done. Until it is done, or if you want to quit in between, you press Q. Yes, it's done. So look at the same processing here in this one. It is opening, running a file, okay, with the directory video, and it is capturing and recording. Yes, look at that. See, I think Python is very interesting, right? I certainly say anything in Python, you can do it. You can achieve it. Okay, try with opening an image file and displaying. Opening an image file and displaying. Or you copy one image file to another image file. You try. Tomorrow, let us meet with some more contents. So please note down the assignment. Assignment is, so you have to read a file contents and display first 5 lines and last 5 lines. So video capturing program I have already given. You have to run this program in your local machine. Before that, you install CV2 and NumPy. These are the two direct modules that are essential in order to run this video files. So that is capturing a video and playing a video. I have commented and written. That's all for today's class. Thank you. All my video recordings are available in this particular website. You can certainly use it. So if you have any question, please post it in the WhatsApp group, and I'm happy to serve you better. Okay. So these are all the one which I have already executed. So I think implicitly you are all typing your USN in the chat box for attendance sake. Yeah. Thank you so much. So tomorrow we'll discuss about reading a binary file. One file, reading a binary file I have already done, that is video file. And file over internet is another amazing chapter. Okay. File over internet also I have shown how to read a GitHub file. How to read a GitHub file using a request module. Python is ultimate, awesome. You really enjoy Python. And there is a workshop going on in MSRIT on Selenium. There is software testing. You can attend. The link I have already shared with some of your, CR, class CR. Okay. So class CR, please note on the attendance. That's all for today's class.
Noted, sir.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.